This is Mason Ready Mech 165. Today we have Lab 3 coordinate systems. Today we are going to go over the 5 coordinate systems that are available on the Fanuc robot. So as you can see, we have our teach pendant here with us today that we're going to be using. And so when we go into selecting our coordinate system, we are going to find this little button right here that says coordinate. So when doing so, we are able to select which one we will want based on our operation. So as you can see, there is joint, world, tool, user, and jog frame. So in these instances, we'll be able to select a coordinate like jog frame you see in the corner. Every time I press this button, I'm able to change between the coordinate systems, as you can see. So today we're going to start off with joint, as we did before in our last session. We're going to reset it so our machine is active, and we're going to show that I'm able to control these axes one at a time with this robot. So there's one axis, there's 2, 3, 4, and then we will show you 5 and 6 for the final little rotation, as you can see with the green tape. So now that we are going back to our regular centered position that I like to call, we're going to come in here and we're going to readjust so our tool point is facing directly down. So we're going to hit coordinate again, and we're going to go jog frame. Jog frame is really nice for smooth linear operations that want to go back and forth. So as you can see, we are able to move the machine in a manner that is linear or parallel to the actual surface. This in turn will allow the robot to act as one solid piece and move at multiple axes at once, allowing the tool or actual area be aware of where it is and keeping it nice and level from the original set position. Now we're going to switch off to world. World allows us to have a coordinate plane in the center of our base. So our world plane is actually right here, right in the base of the actual arm. And as you can see, it follows wherever the base is in relativeness to the base. It'll try and stay even with it, making sure it is exactly parallel in a horizontal action. As you can see, it'll try and adjust, making sure the tool stays horizontal to the actual axis. While only pushing one button, I'm able to move 3 to 4 axes at a single time. Now we're going to switch to tool. Tool is really useful in the sense of it will be able to allow you to offset from the end of your wrist where that green tape is. So if we come in here, we can allow our machine to use this offset from the end to create a dimension or zone of area that we can allow to operate. So it will allow us to move the tool and keep the tool in the exact same position as from where it was before. So the tool itself never moves but it allows for the whole entire arm to move with it, creating a smooth operation when needed. And lastly is user. When using user, you can set an actual definitive zone by itself, allowing it to continue along its designated path that you set on its own terms. It does not have a designated setting to begin with, and will have to be set manually based upon the programs you are using. And lastly, we are back at joint again. Those were the 5 coordinate systems and how they work around the Fanuc robot.